When you're playing in the trenches and they try to run up the gut, what's the feeling like when you're the stout guy in the middle and you can say, not today, buddy?
Oh, it's great. I mean, just letting them know that you just dominated them on that play, and then letting them know that the next snap they're going to get a whole lot more, and then it just feels good to dominate people.
Warriors defense has been synonymous with domination over the past few weeks. Now will 3 times be a charm? For the 3rd week in a row, the Warriors defense looks to stop another high-powered offense. 2 weeks ago, the D held Fresno State to 104 yards on the ground, taking away their strengths, the running game. And who could forget last week's upset victory over 19th-ranked Nevada? Warriors held the Wolfpack to under 300 yards of total offense. Coming into that matchup, Nevada was one of the tops in the country. The physicality of the defense on every single down is what pushed them over the top. It's something they say will fuel this weekend against Utah State. Our own Robert Kekala was at practice this week. He has more answers.
It's getting physical. It's getting dominating. That's right where you want to be, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love it, man. I mean, we're really flying around hitting guys. I mean, Corey had 2 forced fumbles in 1 game. I mean, he looked like a creative player out there this weekend. And I think that's actually going to be one of the big keys to shutting down this offense this week. We go out there and physical them up, really bang these guys around. That quarterback's not going to want to sit around there and juke and jive if he knows he's about to get his head knocked off.
We're trying to goose egg guys, and I think we can. Our defense is getting stronger and stronger every week. We're like the coaches said, we're heading to the top right corner in our defense, and hopefully we can stop these guys this weekend.
5-2 Warriors back on the road, taking their 3-0 WAC leading record to Utah State Aggies. 2-4 overall, 0-2 in conference.
Welcome back. The Warrior football team left for Logan today. It'll be a 3,000-mile trip that will test the Warriors, who have a 2-1 road record this season. But jet lag aside, the Warrior players say their biggest obstacle will be containing Aggies quarterback DeAndre Burrell. Last time UH visited Utah, Burrell ran for 86 yards and threw for 226 yards and 2 touchdowns in a 30-14 Aggie win. UH knows they can't allow him to dictate the game this Saturday.
Everybody makes a big deal out of Kaepernick and the way he ran the ball. This guy's he's a lot more shifty, and actually watching him today on film, I think he's actually faster than straightaway too.
He looks like an animal out there, one-man show from what I've seen, but he has a good supporting cast as well to keep us occupied with.
And they kind of make him the whole focal point of their offense. They kind of let him go out there and improvise, kind of do the Mike Vick thing back in the Falcon days. So we're really going to have to focus on shutting him down.
The Warriors and Aggies kick off at 11 a.m. Saturday. The overall series is tied at 5 games apiece. Last weekend, the Warriors' inspiration for an upset over Nevada came from an unlikely source. Former Warrior Colt Brennan, who gave a pregame speech like many he did when he was in a Warrior uniform.
That was awesome. I mean, to see a quarterback like that getting all nuts. I can't tell you guys what he said in our meetings, but I mean, it was awesome.
Rolo said he had a surprise for us, and that was his surprise. Came to the hotel last night, gave a little pep talk, got all the boys riled up.
As Bryant Muniz absorbed every word Colt Brennan said that night, it was Colt after the game who said watching Muniz and the Warriors inspired him.
Like, this guy's a football player. He's not a quarterback, and when I played quarterback, I didn't want to be a quarterback. I wanted to be a football player, and he can scramble. He can put his head down and get yards, tough yards. Got a good arm, man. Can make the throws that you need to make.
Those type of plays are what made Brennan a legend in Hawaii. Now, after 4 surgeries in 2 years, Colt said he's ready for a comeback.
It's been tough. It's been a lot harder than I thought, and glad to be healthy, and I can't wait till I get an opportunity somewhere to show everybody what I'm about, and I haven't got that opportunity yet.
He'll get healthy and he'll play because he's got a heart and a brain, and plus he's a winner. We all know that.
After getting a look by Oakland and Houston over the last 2 months, Brennan bought a one-way ticket to Hawaii until another shot opens up.
I just can't wait to get back on a football field, and that's what tonight's done more than anything, is kind of reinforce that. I just want to get back and play football, and I don't care where, but I'm trying to play in the NFL, and that's where I want to be.
The UH football team hit the road today, riding a 4-game win streak and holding a 3-0 WAC record for just the 3rd time in school history. Warriors, who have forced 14 turnovers the last 4 games, play at 2-4 Utah State Saturday.
I mean, they're beating teams, and they're beating them well, and they're beating them on defense, not just offense. Before, it was you're worrying about, Hawaii's going to come in here and put 500 yards, on us offensively. But, it's okay. Our offense will put 500 yards on them too. But that's not the way it is this year. They're a strong team, and they look strong all around, and so that just makes it even a little bit tougher for us, you know, to go out there and win this game.
Kickoff Saturday in Logan, Utah is set for 11 a.m. Hawaii time. Warriors are about a 3-point favorite. Last night, we kicked off our From 5-0 to Florida series, visiting with Davone Bess at his home in Miami. Now the father of two and recipient of a $9.5 million contract extension, the Miami Dolphins receiver and former UH Warrior is living out a dream and enjoying every second of it. It's the second installment of From 5-0 to Florida, brought to you by Barefoot League. Until signing a contract 3 days ago that made him the highest paid slot back in the NFL, Bess, a third-year pro, was making the veteran minimum of $470,000, which can still get you some toys.
That's my Dodge Challengers, 2010 SRT8 Hemi, 6.1 liter. That's my baby. Take care of her. We call it a red carpet. That's actually the first thing I bought. My prized material possession thing that I like and I own is my car.
So that's his big toy. He's got some smaller ones too.
Yeah. I just got my little Razor, little electric motorcycle bike. I actually bought it for my nephew, but I'm just like testing it out for him, you know, while it's out here, and ship it off next week.
It's all part of Davone's new life, playing pro football in Miami.
I like South Florida a lot. You know, the fans have been great. You know, the support cast has been great. But I love Hawaii. Hawaii is my home away from home. You know, and it's a blessing to go from paradise to paradise.
Paradise found, or more like earned.
I write down goals, personal goals, life goals, and football goals every year. I read them every day before I go to bed. Spend the extra time I have to take. Whether it's running a route, whether it's catching the ball, whether it's watching film, whatever the case may be, I'm doing everything that I did that got me to become successful, because I want to keep growing and become great.
An NFL career, a lucrative contract, a beautiful family. Bess appears to have it all. But making the transition from the Aloha State to the Sunshine State, Davone's state of mind remains unchanged.
I wouldn't say I'm different at all, and I think that's what got me to the point I am today, is that I remember how I got to where I am, you know, and those are my some of my most important morals that I carry. Just remember how you got there. Remember what it took. Remember the hard work. Remember everything it took for you to reach and accomplish your goals.
Simply the best. Tomorrow, we'll visit another NFL team in Florida, which has featured a heavy dose of island flavor over the years. From 5-0 to Florida.